So, good evening, people. Good evening. Welcome back to our live match reaction. It has ended Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0 in the FA Cup fourth round. Arsenal are eliminated from the FA Cup, getting knocked out, of course, by Manchester City today, 1-0. And yeah, I'm very disappointed, as you guys probably can tell. As I would expect as well, I'm very disappointed. It was a game where I guess you could say that we did play well in parts, It's not like we defended and part of the bus the whole time. We actually did play well in parts and went to try and, take the game to Manchester City. For me, it was just the end product, and we didn't take our chances when we had the chances. At the end of the day, against a team like Manchester City, I did say in my preview, I said they will play a weaker side and they will still beat us pretty much. But today they actually didn't. They played Haaland up front. We were the actual team who played a more rotational, weaker side, in fact. And yeah, look, they beat us. Nathan Ake did get the goal. Actually, a very good goal. So fair play to him for scoring that. But yeah, look, we are out of the FA Cup. I'm annoyed that we're out of the FA Cup, and people can use this excuse saying, "Oh, we don't need the FA Cup anyway." For me, it's a trophy that I love. It's a trophy that I want Arsenal to go and win. We have won it the most times in history, 14 times. I want to add a 15th trophy. I love the FA Cup and I wanted to go far in this competition. But yes, it's not the end of the world. Yes, we got bigger fish to fry. But end of the day, right? Obviously, I wanted to win this FA Cup, so I'm very disappointed that we actually did get knocked out today. And yeah, obviously, look, guys, for everyone tuning in as always, I'm gonna give you my match thoughts, my player ratings, and all that stuff. Of course, as we always do for these Arsenal live match reviews. So, yeah, anyway, let's talk about the game then. As I said, starting off, I actually thought the first half it was actually all right. First half it was 0-0. I actually thought we played decent in the first half. And of course, we started off with a very good chance from Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu had a very good shot, which is actually, and by the way, big up to Man City's goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper, right? Their goalkeeper was absolutely insane today. I'd actually say both goalkeepers were really, really good. Apart from Matt Turner, I had a few times, especially when Haaland tried to overhead kick against Matt Turner, but there's a few times Matt Turner's distribution was a bit poor. But I thought Man City's goalkeeper was superb today, by the way. Yeah, I thought we had a very, very good game for them. Made some very, very good saves. Was very demanding off his line, so fair play to them for that. And yeah, obviously, I thought we had, in that first half we had the better chances, in my opinion. And it was 0-0. And you could say if we would have took our chances, it would have been a different game. But second half comes along, Man City must have had a kick up their arse because they came out. You could say like a lot more energetic. I could tell there's a big difference to Man City's play in the second half than the first half. Though I said a lot more energetic, and they looked like the team that was going to score in the second half, and eventually it did happen. And Nathan Ake did score, and we 1-0 down. And we did try to get back in the game. I thought towards the end, we did show a lot of fight as always. We tried to get back in the game as always. We had some good chances. I thought when Martinelli came on, he made an absolute impact straight away. Gabriel Martinelli came on and made the impact. He made the impact, and yeah, I thought he was super when he came on. I actually thought another player who actually started the game was Trossard. Trossard was superb. Trossard was unbelievable today, man. And he's going to be a fantastic signing. And as I said in my preview, I said, let's start Trossard. Let's see how he plays. And I thought he was superb. I thought Leandro Trossard was actually superb. But yeah, I will read your comments in a minute, guys. Make sure if you are new, you do subscribe. Smash that button. I did do a stream earlier on today as well. Go and check that out after you watch this one, of course. About Moises Caicedo, as he did, as we have put in a bid for 60 million. But yeah, go and watch that before watch this. But yeah, as I was saying, they got the goal. We tried to get back in the game, and we couldn't. We didn't take our chances. NNK had two very good chances that were pretty much open. Well, they weren't open goals. They're sitters that he missed. He didn't get either one on the target, So, but look, I'm disappointed, man. I'll be honest. I'm disappointed. Did I expect better? I expected us to try and, I don't know how you put it, but I wanted us to go far in this FA Cup, man. I wanted us to win the FA Cup. many of our fan base didn't want us to win the FA Cup, and I don't know why. Like, I love the FA Cup, man. The FA Cup's special, bro. Yeah, the FA Cup's special. Back in the day, the FA Cup was a major trophy. It wasn't none of this Champions League bollocks and all that. Yeah, it's the FA Cup, and yeah, I want us to win that. I want us to win that. But we're out. Man City are through. Man City will probably gonna win the whole thing now. We can. That's two competitions that we're just throwing away just like that. You know, Carabao Cup against Brighton. I wanted to win that. I want to win every. We're Arsenal. We should win every single competition we're in, man. We should be. That should be our aim, though. We're in it to win it. Otherwise, what's the point of being in it? All right. So yeah, Carabao Cup. We got knocked out third round. FA Cup. Again, just knocked out. I know it's Manchester City. But I did think, right, that we definitely could have beaten City today. In my opinion. And it's just giving us a little teaser and a little taster to what's to come in a few months' time when we do play them twice in the Premier League. So yeah, it'll be different squads. Yes, we'll have our main players like Martinelli, Odegaard, and maybe Jesus as well will be back. Am I lagging? What happened? I just cut out. I'm fine. But yeah, maybe we're gonna have a full strength 11 today. But yeah, anyway, that was finished. Obviously, 1-0. We're out of the FA Cup. I didn't want to touch on of course, both of the lineups, player ratings, and all that is it's done. But before I do that, I got so many comments flying in as always. Big up for all the support. Let's read through your comments. Big up, my man Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? Huddersfield Town Fan TV. Hope you're well, bro. Thanks for tuning in as always, my friends. Big up to you. Big up Huddersfield Town as well. I don't know how you lot are doing. I haven't kept up with the championship. So hopefully you lot are surviving and you're out of the relegation zone. Big up onto the ball, Scott. Big up to you, mate. Let's get into Arsenal now. Good for the league charge. I mean, yeah, that is a point as well, to be fair. But to be honest, mate, as an Arsenal fan, I want us to have more games, you know. But yeah, look, that's a good point actually, because now we're focusing on the league, and that's pretty much the excuse of one of the reasons why people wanted us to not win the FA Cup. But I wanted to win the FA Cup, man. Look, I love the FA Cup, but that's just my opinion. Big up my man Jan, LFC special. Frustrating Arsenal, unlucky. Ramsey and Sleeper should have started, and Gabriel Martinelli should have been subbed on earlier. 100% agree with you, man. I do agree with you. I think, especially with Martinelli as well, you saw when Martinelli came on, he made the impact straight away, bro. He made the impact straight away, was destroying, ripping up Kyle Walker today. I will go through the lineup. Trossard unlucky. I thought Trossard was superb, man, today, actually. I actually thought he played really, really well. Big up Ryan Tune. How you doing, Ryan? Hope you're well, brother. Thanks for tuning in as always. You haven't reached the FA Cup 5th round since 2020, 2021, 2019, 22. Yeah, man. Yeah, you meant that. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of like we've won it the most time, so we brush it on the carpet. Not for me, man. I love the FA Cup, as I said. Big up Villa Boys. Unlucky Josh. Big up to you, man. Thanks for tuning in, Villa Boys. Look, good evening. Got knocked out by Stevenage, so it's not all bad, is it? No. All jokes aside, Villa Boys, there's a big game coming up, man. Aston Villa Arsenal coming up very, very soon. I'm gonna have to get you on for the preview as well, my friends. I'm gonna have to get you on for the preview. But yeah, look, it is what it is, bro. We are out to Man City. At least you won that season. No treble now. Only hope is a cup double. Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Premier League and Europa League, but do you really count Europa League as a double? I thought it was just Champions League and Premier League, but I guess you can count it as a double because it is European competition, isn't it? So, but I wouldn't count it as a double. If it's Champions League and Premier League, 100%. But Europa League, it gets back in the Champions League, so that's all good. And I hope we win that as well. But yeah, look. Will this play? This guy's got a question for any fan anyone watching, right? 10 people, big up all 10 of you. Do you think this defeat could play an impact on both these sides? Sorry, an impact on Arsenal because we lost, but this win could play an impact on Manchester City, right? Because what happened in 2008, right? Go back to 2008 season when Arsenal were top of the league, flying in a title challenge, looking like we was going to win the league. We played in the FA Cup match against Man United, funny enough, and we got battered 4-0. Then our confidence just dropped. Our confidence just literally dropped, man. and we ended up finishing third, I think, that season. Do you think it would be similar to that, guys? Do you think that this defeat can play a big effect for the rest of the season? I personally don't think it will. I think we have a different mentality now, where it's one game, we're going to move on and we're going to bounce back to the next game. If we lose one game, we're going to bounce back and win the next game. I think that's a whole different mentality change, in my opinion. I don't think it's really going to affect us. But I was just interested in that, even the ITV people mentioned it, right, at the start of the game, that the same thing happened in 2008 when we got battered 4-0 by Man United in the FA Cup, and that pretty much shattered our title challenge, even though it was a different competition, if that makes sense, because our players had dropped and we just fell apart. But yeah, it's just interesting, that is, man. It's just interesting. Bill Arsenal views, how you doing, bro? I guess not so well like me, man. Yeah, shake my head as well, man. I'm disappointed, bro. I wanted us to win the FA Cup. Emirates Cup should have been Arsenal's cup. You have the most cups. Yeah, bro. There you go, my friends. I think you're actually catching us up, though. If I saw the other day, no, I don't think it's you. I think it's Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, or something like that. But I know you've won a 3 FA Cups in your history, that's for sure. We didn't get battered today, so no effect on the rest of the season. I agree with that, actually, because against Man United in 2008, we did get battered 4-0. So, yeah, and to be fair, if we would have took our chances, mate, it would have been a different game. But that's what they always say in football, man. You don't take your chances, then you're not gonna. Then you will get punished, and we did get punished, and you're not winning a football match. And that's exactly what happened today. It's called the Emirates FA Cup for a reason. Yeah, man. Look, fly. You got to fly Emirates there. But yeah. But yeah, look, guys. In terms of the lineups as well, as I said, Man City went very, very strong today. Apart from the goalkeeper, right, who I thought was superb, by the way. They went with a defence again, a bit, sort of rotation a bit. Ake, of course, scored. They've got John Stones, who came off injured. They had sub on Laporte. They played. They also brought on Kyle Walker as well. Who did they also play in defence? If I can remember. Oh, Akanji. I thought Akanji was superb. I thought Akanji is actually a very good signing for them as well, from City. And then obviously they played that young. Is it Lewis? It's not Lewis, is it? I don't know his name. I think it might be Lewis. I don't know his name, but yeah, they play that young left back. No, sorry, they play that young right back as well. So, and then obviously midfield they had Rodri, they had De Bruyne as well, Gundogan, Haaland played up front. Haaland against Holding was jokes, mate. Oh my god, I can't believe Rob Holding was starting. Rob Holding, bro. That just shows you, that performance shows you he's got to be sold. He has to be sold. The amount of chances that Giza almost gave us away. There's one where he completely missed the ball in the first half, and Matsuno came out, and then that's when Haaland tried that overhead kick. And there's times where he got a stupid yellow card as well, right? He's just wrestling with Holding, and I'm glad Arteta saw it, and I'm glad Arteta took him off to bring on Saliba. And then Haaland had no chance against Saliba, right? So he gave up. But literally, against Holding against Haaland never works, man. And Holding is not good enough, man. And Holding's not good enough. And yeah, sorry to Rob Holding, man, but I think it's time for you to move on, mate, because that was not good enough for me. He got a stupid yellow card. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't do any more wrestling after that either. Yeah, it just weren't good enough. So yeah, and then obviously they brought Julian Alvarez. Alvarez is a baller, as I said, in the World Cup as well. If you guys watch my World Cup streams, the guy's world class. He came on, made a little impact as well. But yeah, our lineup, as I said, we went very, very, very rotational. We played Matt Turner in goal. I thought was decent. A few times distribution was a bit poor. We played Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu, I thought, had a very good game. Tierney wasn't that great, in my opinion. And I love Tierney. Look, he's itching on the back of my shirt over there. I love Tierney. He wasn't that great. Holding was shocking. Gabriel was actually all right. I thought Gabriel was pretty solid. Partey, I don't know why Partey got taken off. We needed him, but bring on Bambi Lokonga, Sam Lokonga instead, who just isn't good enough again. Xhaka was average. Vieira was shocking, by the way. Oh my god, Fabio Vieira was pissing me off. The amount of times you misplace the ball, kicks out of play, man, it was sloppy. But yeah, then Odegaard came on as well. Then we played, obviously, and Nketiah had 2 very good chances he really should have scored. Saka was nowhere to be seen today, man. I love Saka. Like, everyone loves Saka, but Ake, to be fair, you know, I've got to say it, done a good job on him. And then obviously Trossard I thought was superb. Trossard was superb, and then Martinelli came on and done equally the same as well. I think Martinelli knows that he's in for something now. He has competition now. Same with Saka. Like if you look, and Keita as well. Charles can play all three, all in attack. I think they know now that if one of them performs bad, Trossard's in and takes their place. So that's how good that we've got the competition, up front. But yeah, those Barca lineups, we both teams went very, we went very like, how'd you put it? We went very like rotational, and Man City went for their full team. Looks like they do care about this competition after Pep said that he didn't. But yeah, look, man, it's disappointing. I will do some player ratings now. Let me read through your comments. They're not against some player ratings, man. Calm, lad. Smash that button up. We won last edition of the FA Cup. Yes, to Chelsea twice on penalties. Oh yeah, man, it was a great penalty shootout. Big up my man Tom, bro. Hope you're well, man. Obviously, like I'm sure you're disappointed, same as I'm. I'm also disappointed as well, man. You're alright, bro. I'm not too bad apart from Arsenal today, but yeah. That game was boring. It was boring. I'll be honest. I was just sitting there. I was like, come on, man. But yeah, nearly fell asleep. But let's just hope that the one in the Premier League, right, is a lot more better, a lot more entertaining. Why did he take off Partey at half time? Bro, I do not know what he's thinking. Exactly. Partey was bossing the midfield as always, man. Yeah. What's he thinking? Does he really think Samuel Lokonga will come in that midfield and play and control the midfield against De Bruyne, Gundogan, and fucking Rodri? Like, what is he on about? But yeah, that's the only critic I'll say today is Arteta. I thought the sub when he took off Holding was really good, but bro, really taking off Thomas Partey, our most important player in my opinion? No way. I don't care because we can now focus on the Premier and Europa. This is where, bro. I actually love the FA Cup in my opinion. I wanted to go far in the FA Cup. I want to go, and yes, people say, "Oh, it affects injuries," but look at it and think they're going to play every single game anyway in the Premier League, and they have the risk of injury, so it doesn't even matter if they get injured because they could get injured in a game against Everton, for example. People worrying about, oh, Partey getting injured. Well, he's going to play against Everton and he has the same amount of chance of getting injured against Everton than he does in this game, in the FA Cup game. I don't get it, man. So look, I want to go far in this FA Cup, man. But look, everyone's saying about the point. Yeah, we can't focus on the Premier and Europe, and yeah, we don't have that the whole fixture like congestion, bollocks, and all that stuff. Europa League charge and Premier League charge as well. But yeah, Europa League charge. I want to win both. Simple as that. He isn't, man. He isn't. He had a great game player. He's good to come off the bench when there's 10 minutes left. We need to hold the lead or whatever. But bruv, he ain't good, is he? He ain't good enough. We need to move on. I'm glad that we did bring in Keywall as well. It's a shame we didn't see him play today, but let's just hope he's better than Rob Holding, eh? Yeah, subbed off Partey is a big mistake. No Partey. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly right there, my friend. Yeah, I don't know why he did that, man. It is Rico Lewis. Yeah, Rico Lewis. Yeah, that's the guy, man. I mean, yeah, fair play to him. He's from the academy as well. Big up to him. Holding in defence was okay, but not in a big game play. I agree 100%. Big up my man Paul. How you doing, bro? How you doing, Paul, mate? Hope you're well, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Big up to you, good unlucky result. Thanks, man. Big up to you. Don't know how Birmingham City are doing in the league, but yeah, big up to you, Paul, mate. Hope you're well, brother. Odewell came on too late, bro. He did, man. He did. And we should have took Fabio Vieira off at half time. I thought Vieira was shocking, in my opinion. 35 million, by the way. Yeah, it was 35 million, wasn't it? Yeah, from Porto. I expect a lot better from Vieira, but he just wasn't great today. So too many sloppy passes, man. Yeah, he plays that odd, very, really nice pass to like the forward or whatever, but too many times he gives the ball away. It's too sloppy as well. Why did Arsenal reject an 8 million bid for Sambi when he's not even worth 5 in my opinion, bro? Exactly, man. Exactly, mate. We should send him out on loan. Actually, I prefer if he goes out on loan for a season. He just ain't he ain't the guy, man. Like he just ain't the guy. Yes, he's young. Yes, he's got the potential in the future, but we need players now. If we want to win the league and get back in Champions League, is Samuel Lokonga Champions League quality? No, he ain't. Is Samuel Lokonga Europa League quality? Is Samuel Lokonga Europa League quality? No, he just ain't. Is Samuel Lokonga Conference League quality? Maybe he's Conference League quality, but Europa League, and he's just not that, bro. He's not that, man. Like he should go out on loan. Yes, Tom. Same. You're not that guy. Trust me. Yeah, trust me. You're not that guy. Yeah, man. He just saying, bro. He ain't that guy, bro. He ain't that guy. But anyway, yeah, let's do some player ratings, man. Let me know your man of the match from either Man City or Arsenal. My man of the match probably is Trossard from Arsenal. Yeah, I'll say Trossard. Yeah, let's get player ratings, man. Matt Turner in goal, then. Of course, either ratings down below. You don't have to agree with me. It's just my opinion. Matt Turner in goal, though. Matt Turner in goal. You know what? I thought distribution was sometimes a bit sloppy. I actually thought he was all right, though, apart from that. I'll give him a 6 today. 6 out of 10 for Matt Turner, in my opinion. Simple as that. This is a big test for Matt Turner as well, because he's playing up against a very, very good side. And he didn't do too bad. Then we have got Tomiyasu. I thought Tomiyasu played all right, to be fair. I thought Tomiyasu played all right. I'll give him a 6.5 today for Tomiyasu. Tierney, I thought was poor, man. Look, I love Tierney. He was poor today, bro. He was poor. I'll give Tierney a 4. A 4. I hate to be too harsh, but he wasn't that great today, Tierney. In my opinion, I'll give him a 4. And you guys, you know I love Tierney, man. He's my favorite player, but not good enough. Gabriel, I'll give a 6.5. I thought it was very, very solid, actually. Holding, I'm getting Holding 3. Holding was shocking. Holding was shit, mate. He was shit. 3 out of 10. Right? People call me too harsh. He was shocking. Not good enough. I'm glad he got taken off at half time. Partey, I actually thought was decent in the first half till we got taken off. So I'm going to give him a 6 for his first half performance. Xhaka, I'll give him a 6 as well. Pretty average today, in my opinion. Didn't do much wrong though, so that's why he's getting a 6. Vieira, poor 4 out of 10. Vieira, he wasn't great, man. He should have got taken off earlier. Fabio Vieira's getting a 4. Saka, not great, man. Yeah, not great for Saka today. I'll give him a 5. I thought he was average today, man. I thought Ake did a good job on him, to be fair. Saka 5. Trossard's man of the match 7. If you had to give a man of the match, he'll get 7 for me. I thought he's looked very, very good. What a signing, by the way. And Ketia, I'll give him a 6 today. Should have took at least one of them chances, man. But yeah, and Ketia wasn't really dropping deep there as well. Like usually he drops deep right to your halfway line and he holds the ball up. He wasn't doing that today. But yeah, subs, we made quite a lot of subs. Lokonga came on, just wasn't good enough. Just wasn't good. He's not a player that comes on to change the game, is it? He's not a player that you can rely on to get you back in the football match. So why are you bringing him on? And why are you taking Partey off? Yeah, Lokonga 4. Odegaard came on. Actually tried to make an impact, to be fair. 6. Martinelli came on. 6.5. Don't care. Came on. Superb. Then we had, I'm trying to think of who else. Zinchenko came on a bit too late, you know, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not going to mark him again. I mean, actually, I will mark him. My mate trying to make an impact, I'll give him a 5. That was, Saliba. Saliba came on, looked pretty solid. I'll give him a 6. Today for 6. Actually, no, 5.5. Yeah, subs 5.1. So Saliba 5.5, Zinchenko 5, Lokonga 4, Martinelli 6.5. Is that it? Do you make one more sub? Odegaard. I gave him a. Did I give him a 5.5? I think I might have gave Odegaard a 6, but yeah, they're my 5 subs. Arteta today. We lost the game. We're at the FA Cup. Lineup was rotational. Subs were, apart from Partey, was pretty poor. Taking off Partey was poor. I'll give Arteta a 6 today, man. I'll give Arteta a 6. That's just my opinion. Gabriel Turner, Gabriel Magalhaes or Gabriel Martinelli. Or Turner was our best player. Yeah, as I said, I thought Turner done well. Gabriel was solid as well. So if you mean Gabriel, then yeah, I agree. Goalkeeper, yeah, sure, man. I'll put it in WhatsApp. One sec. Let me put it in WhatsApp. Gabriel 8, Holding 6.5. Let me put this thing for RD12 in quickly. Let me do this quick. 1 second, guys. Smash the like button while I'm doing this. I'm back, guys. The link was in the chat, by the way, RD12. But yeah, he's already here. Big up RD12, man. Yes, man.
Not used to this.
Yeah, bro. Look, it's a defeat. When was the last time we lost a game, bro? I think it's PSV, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was PSV back in November.
So yeah, it feels a bit weird, don't it? We used to have getting, jolly and all that stuff, but today we have been knocked out of the FA Cup, man. What's your whole thoughts on the? First of all, your thoughts on the lineup from both sides, and yeah, obviously how we played and your game and your thoughts of the game in general, my friend.
First and foremost, I want to call out Sambi Lokonga. While you are strolling off that pitch, straight down the tunnel at full time, go and grab a train and go somewhere else. You are not good enough for this football club. I don't care. I don't care when people say, "Oh, he's still young." He's an international footballer, and you're just strolling across the pitch. Like, come on, man. Like,
bro,
you earn like what, 50, 60 grand a week. Some people don't even earn 60 grand a year, mate. If you're not gonna fucking be asked, then give somebody that money that will care about the football club. Because I don't mind if Lokonga actually comes off the bench as, I don't know, a sub to, I don't know, see out the game, because he likes to play it safe. He doesn't take any risks. But to chase the game, sorry, Sambi Lokonga goes nowhere near my team. And personally, look, I've been a massive fan of Arteta this season, but tonight he got it wrong. He went too rotational, in my opinion. He went Rob Holding. To be fair, Rob Holding in that first half didn't play that bad. It's just when he picked up that yellow card, which was unnecessary, I was like, just get him off. Because as soon as he picked up that yellow card, he gave me flashbacks from that Tottenham game. So I was like, yeah, get him off. To be fair, props to Arteta, he actually brought him off and bring on Saliba. But then brings on Sambi, and I'm like, oh God, no. Partey's not injured, is he? Apparently, I don't think Partey is injured. However, I don't see the point taking off Partey. I really don't. If he's fit enough to play 45 minutes, and he is fit enough to play the other 45. If Partey was on that pitch for the last 45, then we win that game. Or if we actually, I don't know, had all of our first team playing. I mean, we had 5 first teamers on the bench tonight.
That's true, man. Yeah, and Man City's lineup as well. Man City play a very strong team, didn't they?
Yeah, and to be fair, there are positives to take from it. I'm not angry of the performance. I thought first half we were in the game. I thought we actually kept Man City at bay. We created the better chances. It's just second half, we knew that Manchester City were going to turn up the heat. and it's freaking Nathan Ake. Like, come on now, he's not even a left back, and oh my days. I think I was actually better off not doing the watch-alongs, because as soon as I start doing watch-alongs again, we lose. It's just, oh god, it's painful. But it's not the end of the world, because say if we were going to grab a last-minute winner, or sorry, not a last-minute winner, a last-minute equaliser, then we would have actually had to play Manchester City 4 times.
Yeah.
So, look, I don't know what to say.
Going back to that Sammy thing, right? I've done it straight after the game, so I never see what happened. Did he actually? What happened then? Did he like walk off the pitch?
Yeah, 9,000 Arsenal fans travelled up to that game tonight.
He just strolled off.
Yeah, strolled off.
That's
gonna be arsed. Like, what's that all about?
Nah, bro, that's a piss take, man. That is actually a piss take.
One positive, or should I say another positive? Trossard looked.
Oh yeah, bro, what a player, man! What a signing. What for me? If we had to find a match from Arsenal today, I'll go with him.
Yeah, I thought. Oh my days, who else would have? I thought Turner played really well tonight. I thought his distribution was really good. Like I said, I thought Holding played all right until he came off. Gabriel, Tomiyasu kept Mahrez quiet. Tierney, even though I do like Tierney, and I think also he kept it was the other way around. Tomiyasu kept Grealish quiet, even though he got the assist for the goal, and then Tierney, I thought, kept Mahrez quiet. However, sometimes I do question his decision making. I mean, there was a time where I can't remember who pinged the ball over the top, but in the first half, he just slams the ball out for a throw-in. Like, what are you doing? And I'm not saying, oh, I told you so about Tierney. I do like Tierney. It's just, what are you doing, mate, when it comes to decision making?
What do you think about Fabio Vieira today as well?
I thought it was a little bit disappointing, to be honest.
It was.
I really do. That was in his favourite position, and he didn't really show a lot of quality, really. I wouldn't say he was the worst player on the pitch. I mean, Saka had an off day today.
Yeah.
I thought Ake was actually probably one of their best players. But, yeah, Fabio Vieira was a little bit disappointing. But, again, he is up against the likes of Rodri, De Bruyne. That is the team. Apart from their goalkeeper, that is the team that they would usually play in the Premier League.
Mate, and, by the way, their goalkeeper was insane today, by the way.
Yeah, made 2 really important saves.
Superb, I thought, for them. Yeah, man, it was... look, I'm disappointed because what's your thoughts about the FA Cup? You know, are you disappointed that we got knocked out of it? You know, obviously, like I think we want to win every competition we're in, obviously. But what's your thoughts on the FA Cup? Like, do you think it will benefit us for the Premier League? Are we focus on that now?
Look, I always want to win the FA Cup because it's such a beautiful competition. It's just the beauty of it. Every time I suggest us against, I don't know, a League 2 opposition, Southend or something like that, then yeah, there is always there going to be an upset. However, you know, the FA Cup sort of, I don't know, builds our schedule up a little bit. Look, Manchester City was always going to be, we were always going to play Manchester City. And this is the first time, I believe, in how long we've lost to Man City in the FA Cup? Because we've beaten them.
It's been years, mate. Yeah, it's been a decade last time.
That's, it's a shame. But, like, look, if we were at the Emirates, then maybe it would have been a different story. I think it will definitely be a different story when we do play them at our place at the Emirates. That's going to be hostile. But, look, I think there are more objectives to be focusing on this season. Of course, we've got the Premier League, and then the Europa League is out of the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. That's the competition I really want to win. If we got knocked out of the Europa League, if we just sat here talking about that, then yeah, I would have been gutted because we want to get that European trophy under our belt. But yeah, the FA Cup would be nice to win it because, of course, that's 15 on the bounce. However, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's just, I feel like Arteta sort of, I don't know, took it a little bit too safe tonight.
Mm-hmm. I've got another question, right? Do you think this result will affect us? Because 2008, right, we lost to Man United 4-0. We were top of the league, and that result deaded us. But I said it, right? I said at the start, I don't think this will affect us because we lost to PSV in the Europa League and we bounced back straight away. So
we lost to Man United as well early on in the season.
Man United bounced back. And plus, we didn't get battered today. Like, that game we got battered 4-0 by Man United in 2008. This game, and we could have won that game if we really took our chances, in my opinion.
The thing is, last season, the last time we actually came to the Etihad, we conceded the space of 35 minutes.
Yeah.
And we had the back three of Holding, Chambers, and then Kolasinac, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, what three, by the way. Mate,
Holding actually played today and didn't do too bad. So, look, I think after that Manchester United game, when we lost 3-1, our next three games in September were actually Brentford, Tottenham, Liverpool. All the downfalls going to begin. Yeah. We win all three of them.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried whatsoever. If we were then going to go and lose to Everton, and who have we got next? Is it Brentford or Bournemouth at home? I can't remember.
Brentford at home.
Brentford at home.
Yeah.
Then maybe you have to start talking. Oh God, we've got Manchester City coming up. You know, it's not really worrying. There's no need to panic because again, there were positive signs. I thought Martinelli actually looked really sharp when he came on. And I'm not saying that because he's a rubbish player or anything. It's just he looked really sharp. Yeah.
And he signed a contract as well, by the way. That's been confirmed.
Yeah, he did.
That's cool. Some great news.
I think that contract sort of gave him a boost. I mean, to be fair, another thing I think Arteta got wrong tonight was bringing off both Saka and Trossard. Because I think we can all agree that Trossard actually was having the better game than Saka. Let's not be around the bush. Saka is one of our best players, but Trossard was arguably Arsenal's best player today. We take him off first. Fair enough. He's going to then leave Saka on so we can get a goal. He brings him off too, and then we move Fabio Vieira to the right. And I'm like, really? Like, I get we need a little bit more creativity with Odegaard, but bringing off Saka and Trossard when our main two threats are down the flanks, and we need a goal against someone like Manchester City. And yeah, for me, I just don't think that was the right move either. Taking off both Saka and Trossard. If it was just one of them, then yeah, fair enough. But taking both of them off, I thought again was another wrong move from Arteta. But again, managers are going to get things wrong. Like, how many mistakes has Pep Guardiola made this season? So look, I don't have any problems with Arteta. He will know he got the substitutions wrong. He got the team selection wrong. I get that he doesn't want to. I don't know. He doesn't want to be that ruthless in these sort of games and play our entire first team. But what you've got to understand is that we don't play until next week. We've pretty much just got that game out of the way. We've got the entire weekend off to repel and then just prepare for the game against Everton next week, which is a must win. And look, even though Everton have got a new manager in charge, that crowd is going to be toxic because they've still not got rid of their owners. There will be protesting, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure the freaking stadium will be empty. Not like behind closed door stuff. It's just I'm pretty sure like the empty had today. You know, I'm pretty sure the Arsenal fans in the upper tier was making more noise whilst we were 1-0 down than Manchester City did when they were 1-0 up. Yeah, it's just, and I didn't even have my volume up to full blast because, of course, I was doing a watch along. And I could still hear the Arsenal fans. You know, come on now. It's just, I don't know. I mean, Man City will never be a big club, man. They will never, ever be a big club. They only just turned up to the party, let's be honest here. So, look, they can flex on their 1-0 win all they want, but it's just, there is no way that they are going to deal with that hostile atmosphere when we eventually play them in February. Because
For me, we will beat them in February, man, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think we will get a result.
We should have beat them last year. Do you remember that game we lost 2-1?
Yeah. And we had Lacazette up front.
Yeah. And we
I know we've got Nketiah up front. But look, Nketiah is capable of turning up in big games. We've seen it against Man United. So look, I'm confident going to the Everton game because, like I said, there are positives to take. However, I think Edu has got to start picking up the phone and calling up, Caicedo or just a midfielder when we eventually reach transfer deadline day, because we cannot deal with Sambi Lokonga from now until the rest of the season. This guy just does not care, and Mikel Arteta will know that. Mikel Arteta, there is no way he will accept him walking off the pitch like that and just having a bit of a sulking interest. How do you think we feel? I mean, yes, I know things are going really well at the moment, but we just lost our first game in what? I can't even remember. It was November, wasn't it? So 3 months, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, look, we are going to feel a little bit deflated, but still thank the fans. Make an effort to come over and thank the fans. I mean, like, the guy's literally played for Belgium, and he's that useless. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
He has no football brain whatsoever. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. He's someone that you would have about 15 pints with at the pub, but he's just, I guess he's all right on the ball, but he doesn't even look to the player he's passing to. He just looks to his right and then passes whoever's next to him. He's just, oh my God.
He ain't good enough, man. He's just simply not good enough. Why did we take off Partey, man? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. It was fine at 0-0 at half time. Then Partey comes off. Like,
yeah,
just baffles me, man. And his replacement is Lokonga. Like, Lokonga is not going to game, is he?
And then he's injured as well, man. And then he is injured again.
Go on, get Caicedo, man, from Brighton.
I mean, that could be his last game. The Oxford game might have actually been his last game for Arsenal, because don't forget he signed a 1-year contract extension. So
yeah, true. Yeah, it's true. I think we'll.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Jan says Arsenal over Manchester City. Arsenal history is greater than the Invincible season, FA Cups, League titles. Brother, exactly. Man City have got no history, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah, the reason why Man City are where they are today is because of the oil money in it. You know, they got all the money in and all that. So, mate, 10 years ago they was getting relegated year after year. The only reason why they come good is their money, mate.
I don't know.
Bro, Smith Rowe's injured, mate. Now again, fucking
yeah. It's nothing like, of course, the injury he picked up in September, but another injury. It's
disappointing, isn't it?
I mean, Turner was actually down for 5 minutes as well, because he attempted to punch the ball out and landed awkwardly on his shoulder. So, yeah, hopefully he's not injured. But apart from that, he looks all right from then until the end of the game. It's just the FA Cup in it. It's usually our competition, and it's always painful to get knocked out of.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, even with Chelsea's first team against their B team, we still actually did better with our B team against their first team. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, man. It's just I'm disappointed, man, because look, we've won the FA Cup most times, 14. The only club in England, so you win it the most times. So I would love for us to win it, because the last time we won it was 2020, wasn't it? When Arteta's first season. Since then,
and our team then, oh my God,
David Luiz balling it out against Man City and
our back three was Holding, David Luiz, and Tierney. That was the back three we played.
And
And against Man
midfield-
City in the FA Cup, we played Mustafi, David Luiz, and Tierney. We had
I'm
Maitland-Niles playing as a left wing back,
Yeah, man.
and Bellerin playing as a right wing back.
Right,
Oh
man.
my God!
I'm trying to think of our midfield. Was it Danny Ceballos? No,
It was
wasn't.
Xhaka and Ceballos, wasn't it?
It was. Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Xhaka.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was Shaq and Ceballos.
And we had Pepe, Aubameyang, and then Lacazette.
Oh mate, that team. Look at that team compared to this team now, man. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually asked this question on my stream, should I say? Which team would you prefer, the Invincibles or this team right now?
Invincibles, man. In my opinion. What about you?
I don't know. I struggle to answer this.
Yeah,
It's actually my own question, for God's sake.
Man.
Despite the Invincibles, of course, went invincible, we didn't lose a game. This Arsenal team is only getting started. When I feel like the Invincibles had a lot more experience, you get me?
Yeah.
I'm not saying, of course, this team at this moment in time is better than the Invincibles, but I feel like it's going in the right direction. You get me? So,
well, it is because we've only lost one game this entire season in the Premier League.
And we've drawn one so far.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, don't forget. Even though we went unbeaten, we drew 12 games.
Yeah, that was in the Invincible, wasn't it? 12 games. Yeah. You're right there. Exactly, man. Bro, I'm pretty sure we are on for a 100-point season as well.
Yeah.
If like this.
We only need another 50 and then...
Yeah,
but then again, we've still got to play Liverpool away. We've still got to play... That's what a lot of these... Oh, for fuck's sake, my computer's switched off again. It's gone to sleep. But as I was saying... What was I saying? I can't remember what was at the top of my head.
Yeah, what were you saying? You're saying about Liverpool away and all that.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure. To these, top gooners, right, who have chatted shit for weeks, we'll see where this Arsenal team is after January. Blah blah blah. Oh, we've lost the game. Crap. Hit the self-destruct button. God, what we're gonna do? We need January signings, like
yeah,
straight away, man. These, I would say, probably 20% of this fan base are actually negative. That they are genuinely.
Luca.
Like, honestly, you said, right. We're going to see how far this Arsenal team is if we beat Tottenham, Man United, and then Man City. Of course, we lost to Man City tonight, but we beat Tottenham and Man United.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Let's be negative again, shall we? It's just...
Yeah. But look at it, man. When we go to Anfield, right? We go to that Tottenham game. Last time we won at Tottenham away from home was 2014, right? And we... won this season. I do think last time we won at Anfield was like fucking years ago. But it could be the same story. Look how poor Liverpool have been this season as well. I think we can actually beat Liverpool away from Anfield. It'll be tough, but yes, sorry to say that, Jan, mate, but I do think we will fancy our chances against you lot. Smith Rowe issue with injuries was a big problem. He was superb last season. He was superb last season, man.
Yeah.
Got double digits last season in terms of goals, I'm pretty sure. And assists and whatnot.
He just got an injury towards the end of the season, didn't he?
That's what really let him down. Injuries have really let him down, man. The guy's so good. He's got so much potential, but injuries really let him down. Smith Rowe, big problem again with injuries. Just not good timing for injuries to get him. And Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. How we really miss Jesus, in your opinion, mate? Because I think NK has been performing. He's
To be fair, he should have scored in the first half.
He should have, man. He had 2 chances, I remember.
And then he had an opportunity in the second, didn't he? When I think it was Xhaka who put the ball in, and Laporte just managed to get a toe onto it. So, yeah, he did have a couple of chances today. Don't get me wrong, he did work hard. It was just out of the games he's played so far this season, I think that's probably one of the poorest I've seen him. But again, he's still young. This entire team is still young, and the direction we're going in right now is full of positivity. And despite, like I said, I've said this about 5 times already, Man City played their A team and we played our B team pretty much. And we sort of went toe to toe with them, didn't we, for the first 45? It was just the second when we lost Thomas Partey. I don't think it's an injury. I am optimistic that Arteta will come out and say, yeah, it's just me resting Partey because he's such an important player for us, which I do understand. But in these sort of games, it just shows that is our replacement for arguably one of the best CDMs in the Premier League this season, Sambi Lokonga. Really?
I mean, there's hope. This is like a wake up call for Edu, yeah, to go and get like a midfielder, you know, in January, because we do have. What's the date? It's 27th today, isn't it? We have.
Yeah. I think the window closes on Tuesday.
We got till Tuesday to sign a midfielder.
Yeah. Even if it's just a loan, just somebody who can fill in.
Just get a midfielder in, man. We could not rely on Sambi Lokonga.
Yeah, and then we can go after Declan Rice. And to be fair, even if we miss out on the Premier League title this season, and we finish second, we still can build on that.
Exactly, man.
Next season in the summer.
We have Champions League football as well next season. As well.
So we can attract bigger players like Declan Rice, for example. He's struggling with West Ham. He's their captain. He's unhappy. He's willing to join Arsenal. Chelsea will probably not end up getting Europe, let alone Conference League.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're too busy stroking Fulham and Brentford. So, yeah, not even Fulham and Brentford. I'll probably say Crystal Palace and them, man. But, look, if it's anything in the summer, it's going to be either Man United or Arsenal, I feel like, who are going to get Declan Rice in the summer, in my opinion. So, look,
fair play.
I think getting a midfielder on loan, a permanent basis would actually suit us better. But on a loan, I wouldn't be complaining. But it has to be somebody good, not someone from the French League 2 or something that's 17 years old and we have never heard of. I want someone who's like around Trossard's age, in his prime, who can step in and actually, I don't know, maybe play in the CDM role and play as a box. And of course, I'm talking about Caicedo. I don't know what's happened to the Milinkovic-Savic deal. That's all of a sudden gone a little bit sour.
That's fell off, man. That's not happening.
So, but again, Milinkovic-Savic will have to start. Would he be willing to sit on the bench for the other half of the season? I'm not really too sure. So,
I mean, you got Yuri Tielemans as well, but I don't think that's going to get done to the summer, mate, because that's when his contract runs out, innit? So, snatch him on the free. Big up, man. Oris talks football. Man United fan, bro. I ain't gonna talk to you about the game, although we did win 3-2. Eddie Nketiah and all that, but yeah, big up to you, mate. Yeah, smash like buttons, man. Come on, get them up. Listen to Orist. He will tell you to smash like buttons up right now. Big up, Gianni says Arsenal has one of the youngest teams similar to Liverpool in some ways too. I do agree with you, my friend. You should sign Caicedo in the January and Declan Rice in the summer.
Yeah.
Facts. So
because we are forgetting that despite Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka are our backbone in the midfield, they are turning 30 very soon. Xhaka, actually, in fact, I think Xhaka is 30 already. Partey turns 30 in June. Wow. So we are going to need players like that. So Caicedo, I believe, is... hold on, let me just quickly check. I think he's 23.
Yeah, he's 23.
No, he's actually 21.
He's 21?
So, yes.
Oh God, I didn't even know
Caicedo's 21, and then I think Declan Rice is 20...
22.
Okay, Declan Rice is 24. So, look, I think that could potentially be our future midfield with years to come.
That's solid, man. That's solid. But yeah, look, we're wrapping up now. Arsenal are out of the FA Cup. Disappointing, but it's not the end of the world.
No.
Yeah, we will be back as always. We're going to bounce back against Everton, I'm sure. That game's not. It's Saturday. There, it's Saturday, isn't it? The Everton game.
Yeah, 12:30.
12.
12:30,
You
man.
joking? 12:30 on a Saturday. That is a. Oh, that's
God, I'm not going to the game, man.
Are you?
Like,
You don't watch them?
Yeah, I'll try and do a watch along, man. I'm usually doing things at the weekend, so yeah.
But yeah, look, that's the next game. We've got Everton away from home, Goodison Park. Didn't you say Sean Dyche is the new manager now as well?
Yes, I think he's actually been.
Wow.
I don't know whether he's been. Dyche. I don't think he's been announced yet, but I've just seen. I think I've just seen a GIF that of him walking into the dressing room and seeing Tarkowski and McNeil.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, so look, our next game's Everton. The preview to that, I've got another Everton fan coming on. He will be joining me a Thursday, do that for the preview. And then obviously we've got no foot. We've got FA Cup football tomorrow, but obviously I ain't gonna watch that because we're out of it now. But that's Saturday, so yeah, I guess we're gonna upload in more transfer videos and all that stuff. But yeah, guys, we have been knocked out. We'll see you guys very, very soon for another video. RD12, big up to you as always for coming on. Are you at 900 subs yet? I'm pretty sure you're like 3 away. I saw.
I think I'm 4 away.
4 away, man. You're so close. If you're not subscribed to RD12, make sure you subscribe. Greatly appreciated to him. He does similar content to mine, of course. He's an Arsenal fan, if you can't tell. Yeah, he does these match reactions, transfer videos, and all that. So yeah, make sure you check out his channel as well. But yeah, guys, we are out of here. Smash that button on the way out as well. Big up everyone. Arsenal are out. See you later, guys. Ciao. Big up. Bye for now.